Coach, rough game against St. Mary's in the home finale tonight. Just your thoughts on the game.
We almost never were in it, from the start. We're having a problem with this year of, they get a 5-point lead, and then it balloons to a 10, then it balloons to a 15, and pretty soon we're down 20, and our kids lose belief. And it's tough whenever you're down by that much to maintain belief. We've got to do a better job of not letting people go on those kind of runs. We knew exactly what they were going to do. There was no difference from what they actually did from what was on the scouting report. We knew that they wanted to get to the basket with their offense, whether it's through ball screens or the dribble drive motion that they run, and they wanted to get in transition. We turned the ball over too much, which gave them layups in transition. We also let them get to the basket too much. We got a lot of and ones in the first half, so it was really a poor defensive effort, and just as poorly was our offensive effort. If they go down and make plays, we got to go ahead and step up and make a play to match it.
It seems like sometimes tonight and a couple other times this season you guys have had trouble creating shots. How do you address that now that you've got a break?
Well, you create shots in a couple different ways. First off, if you run your offense well, you're going to create some shots. But the problem with that is if the defense is good enough, it'll counter those. When you do set good screens and do those kind of things, it's going to counter those situations. So the other side of it is your individual players just have to make plays. They have to create their own shots sometimes, and that's through drives and post-ups and things like that. Each individual player on the team needs to get better. They need to execute our offense better. That combination will then get us some open shots, and hopefully we can make some of those open shots, which we're not doing any of that stuff as good as we should be.
You guys played a little stronger in the second half. You didn't lose fight being down by as much as 30 at one point. Talk a little bit about the second half in general and Ronne English specifically, who ended up leading the game with 21 points.
Ron did. She fought. In fact, I just met with her just a second ago, and we talked about the fact that we can't wait till the second half to have that kind of fight. And we had, scattered throughout the game, we had times where we had evidence of kids really fighting and playing hard, but whenever we get down by 20, it's tough to go ahead and come back. You have to maintain that fight all the way through the game. You can't wait till you're 20 down.
Talk a little bit about looking ahead now, going into the break. What have you told your kids going into the Christmas break, and when do you guys plan to come back and prepare for Oklahoma Wesleyan? We're
going to come back on the 27th, the evening of the 27th, and then we'll go ahead and start preparation at that point. We'll play Oklahoma Wesleyan on the 31st. It's up to them. They have to go ahead and try to stay in shape, try to get in the gym and get shots up. If they don't do those things, then we're going to have more of the same. Hopefully they're going to get in the gym during the break and get better as players, and that's really what we have to have. We have to have a team that's dedicated to getting better. Each individual person needs to get better, and hopefully that'll make our team better.